Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ivonne, and for today's video I'm going to be showing you how I edit my photos for Instagram. So keep on watching. So like I said, I'm going to be showing you how I edit my photos for Instagram, and editing photos has been a struggle for me just because I've struggled to find like that editing style that really fits me and that really is me. Because I always see like some like people's like Instagram feeds, and they have like a really nice aesthetic, cohesive feed that they use like the same filter all throughout, filter preset all throughout their feed, so it all looks put together. And then mine, I switched up my filters, my presets so many times that I feel like it's all over the place. So my Instagram feed isn't the best in like aesthetic and like cohesiveness. So to edit my photos, I've switched between Visco, Lightroom, and Tezza, which is like another photo editing app. And the one that I'm using the most right now is Tezza, and which is what I will be showing you. So obviously you need to take some pictures first, or use some pictures that you already have in your gallery. And I did take some for this occasion. I took like one, and I took some earlier, and I have some that I took like a few days ago, so I'll just be kind of going through those. So what I do first, I actually forgot to mention first, and I also use Facteune. Facteune is one of the apps that I also use for my photos. So I'll pick a picture. I'll go into Facteune first, and this is a Facteune 2 app. And then this one, I already have a picture in here, but we're not going to be using that one. I'm going to be going right here where it has like the little picture and moon, whatever. Go to recents, and then I'm going to be choosing this one right here. And this one, I literally took it before I started this video. So what I do in Facetune, I try not to do a lot. If my picture is dark, I lighten it up a bit on here, and then I'll like maybe soften my skin a little bit, maybe bring out some of like the eyeshadow colors. I try not to overdo it because I also don't want my face to look fake, or like the picture to look really over edited. Okay, so first things first, I see that I need to smooth out a little bit of like my smile lines. I like to smooth them out just a bit, and then I'm gonna probably bring out some details in my eyeshadow. And maybe just lighten up the picture overall. So I'm going to go into retouch, which is like the little drop at the bottom, and then I'm going to go into smooth, and I'm just going to zoom in onto my smile line, a little bit underneath my eyes, and a little bit on my chin, those little lines on my neck. And let's see, okay, and then I just bring down the smoothness. I never have it at 100%. I like to bring it down to like maybe 50 or 60, because like I said, I don't like to overdo it, because I've noticed that when you do 100% on the brush, my face looks fake, so it doesn't look natural. So I don't like to have it all the way up. So I'll leave it like that, and then just leave it, and then go into details. And then I'll zoom in into my eyeshadow and just kind of go over like my entire eye, just to bring out the details. And that one I usually keep it at about like 50%. I don't do it too much either. So that's how it looks. I mean, it's not a big difference, but it's enough to bring out the eyeshadow a little bit more. And then that's it for retouching. And I am going to go into edit, and then just the brightness, bring it up to, let's see, I always go all the way to the top, and then I just like slowly bring it down until I see where I like it. I'm gonna do 20, 29 or 28, 27, whatever, on the brightness. And then I go into color just to bring some more color into my whole picture. I don't do a lot because sometimes I look really orange. So this one, I try to keep it 30 and under. I'm going to do a 20 right now. Let's see. So as you can see, the picture already looks a lot brighter, and you can see a little bit more detail in my eyeshadow. All right. Okay, so then that's done, and then I'll just save it onto my phone. Okay, so now that I finished editing my photo on Facetune, I'm gonna take it into Tezza, which is another editing app, and this one you do have to pay for it. I think it's like $4 a month, but I really like it because I can also add like presets, like filters to my pictures and videos, which is what I really like it. Because I can also add filters to my videos. So in this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and add the little plus sign at the top, and I'm gonna add that my picture. And then what I like about this app is that you can just copy the edit that you have in another photo and then just paste it onto your new photo so you can keep that same look, which is what I was kind of doing right here. I was just kind of experimenting with the looks of some of the photo edits. So on this one, I'm not going to copy and paste it. I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I would do it. So I just click on the photo and then make sure it's highlighted, and then click on to edit, and then it shows you like some of the filters that are on there. And I don't pick a filter until first I mess with like the settings of the picture, like brightness, exposure, and whatnot. So exposure, I'm gonna leave it as is. Brightness, I'm only gonna add maybe just a tad bit because I don't want it to be super bright either. I want it to be that dark moody look because that's what I really love. So I'm gonna try to focus on that a lot more now. Don't get me wrong, I also love bright, beautiful, colorful pictures, but I feel like for me, my style, I like them to be a little bit dark and moody. So I'm gonna leave it, maybe my brightness at a 6. And then my contrast, I usually don't mess with it. I just usually leave it at 0. My shadows, I'm gonna just, I'm gonna make my shadows a little bit dark, maybe like a -2, nothing too crazy. Highlights are the ones that I go crazy on, and I just usually, just because it doesn't really do anything on this picture, so I'm gonna leave it at a 14. Saturation, saturation is weird. It's usually depending on what the picture is. I either put it up a little bit or put it down a little bit. So I'm gonna just maybe leave it at a 4. Even though I haven't done major changes to it, you can already see this is before, this is after. It's a little bit brighter, has a little bit more color. Grain, I love a good picture with a good amount of grain. Not all pictures look good with grain, but I feel like there's just some pictures that look really nice. But for me personally, I like to add grain onto my photos. Not a lot, just like a little bit. So I'll just leave it at a 2.5 for now. Temperature, I usually like my pictures to be on the warmer side versus the cool side. I'll leave it, but at the same time, I don't want to overdo it because then I feel like I look really orange. And I'm not trying to look like an Oompa Loompa today. So I'm gonna leave it like at a 2. See, so it's nothing too major that I've done to the picture. Sharpen, I really just leave it as is. And then I go into the HSL, which is the hue, saturation, and luminance, and I click on the red. And saturation, if I go all the way up, you see it, I turn really red. If I go all the way down, I literally lose all my color. So I'm gonna leave it at a 0.2, just like the smallest change. And the luminance, it makes it darker, lighter, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. And then same with the hue, I'm gonna leave it as is. Orange hues, same thing. If I go all the way up, I look really orange and it just like distorts the picture. All the way down, I lose all my color. So I'm gonna leave it at a 6. Just give myself a little bit, actually, you know what, I might bring it down to a -3 because I was looking a little bit too warm. So I'm gonna leave it like that. It's not, a big difference. And then yellow, there's a lot of yellow in my picture, but yellow, I think I'm gonna just leave it at a 0. Not gonna do anything with yellow. So I only mess with the red and orange hues in the photo, just to kind of bring up a little bit of the redness and tone down a little bit of the orangeness. Is that even a word? Orangeness? I don't know. I guess that's a word now in my dictionary. All right, so now that the photo I edited, like I messed with like the color, the brightness, saturation, temperature, and whatnot. Now I'm gonna go into the filters that the Tezza app has. And there's like a ton of filters that she has on here. She's got like some vintagey ones, some like more on the natural side, more that make pictures look vintagey. I don't know. So there's a lot to choose from. And then she also has like the dust, what is it called? Dust filter on there, but I haven't used that one in a while. One preset that I've been loving a lot is the Luxe preset. And as you can see, this is the Luxe preset. You can bring it down to like a different level, but this is at 50, which is like all the way up. And this is how it looks. As you can see, it looks like moody, dark, which is what I like. But I think in all the other pictures that I've been doing 40. So I'm gonna bring it down to a 40. And this is how it looks. It does take away a lot of the color and kind of just mutes them, but I don't mind it. This is what I like. I mean, I can also tone it down to like a 25 or 20, yeah, like 25-ish. And then, you know, it lets more of the colors through. But I think I'm gonna leave it. Let's see what 30 looks like. Let's see what 35 looks like. So that's what 35 looks like. And then 40, and then obviously 50. I'd say let's do a 35, just because it still has that moody look to it, and it lets a little bit more of the color on through, especially like on my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna save that picture, and then I'm gonna just save it onto my phone. So that is how I edit my photos through the Tezza app. I really love this app, but you do have to pay for it monthly. Like I said, I think it's like $4 or $4.99. But like I said, there's a lot of editing apps out there. It's just a matter of finding which one works best for you. Because I know there's VSCO. A lot of people like VSCO. I've seen people use Tezza. Facetune also has some presets like filters in there. Then there's Lightroom that allows you to create your own preset, your own style. And I know the version on the computer on the desktop has a lot more tools like brushes and stuff that you can use. But it just depends on you. Like for me, I really like the Tezza app and the Lightroom app, just because they're just two completely different apps, but it also allows me to just kind of create what I like. But so that's how I edit my photos for Instagram. It's nothing too crazy, nothing that takes forever. It's sometimes I literally just copy the edit and paste it. Depending on the picture, sometimes I don't even have to like mess with the settings. I'll just paste it and it'll be fine for me. But yeah, that's what I do. And like I said, it's nothing too crazy, nothing that takes forever, nothing that really like changes the color dramatically. But that is what's working for me. Like I said, some people get really into it, and like their Instagram feeds just look very, very beautiful, like very cohesive. And mine's like all over the place because sometimes I struggle with my edits because I'll see an edit that I like, I'll try it, keep it going for a bit, and then it doesn't always look good in every single picture. And then I'll change it to a different edit because I don't like how that one looked, how the other one would look. So it's just been, you know, a roller coaster with me in editing. But I hope you found this video helpful and kind of inspired you, or kind of made you realize that, you know, editing isn't always something that has to be super serious. It can just be something very simple that just kind of brings out the natural colors in your photo. But like I said, I hope you found this video helpful in some way, and before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe, and if you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!